Okay, we're in. Welcome to the first real hardcore survival simulator. No zombies, no fiction here. Forget vanilla knowledge, there are no fixed loop spots. This is for a small, ultra hardcore niche. If you don't enjoy struggle, this isn't for you. You don't have quests or missions, your only mission is to survive. Progress is permanent, wipes are nonsense in a survival game. There are hundreds of custom items. Happy hunting. This server has lots of custom functions. Press B and study if you want to survive. Reach the Hope Outpost at Radio Zenith for a small, safe storage. Okay. We're in. Welcome to Chernarus, but not quite as you know it. As we just read there, we spawn in with some gear. Already got a CR, drink, water, food. You're already full up, but you're cold, so that's the first thing. Let's get a fire going. Jesus. So yeah, it's a little bit different. There are no zombies. There are no no threat in that sense. But what there is AI bots, AI survivors, which will hunt you down, which will kill you first chance they get. And of course there's the usual threat of other players too. And it's just all about the hardcore survival element as I read out. So we'll see how we get on. You'll see periodically in the top right, you'll see a kill feed, which can obviously be real players or AI. In the bottom right, you've also got your experience, which, well, so far we don't quite know how that works, but let's take a look at the book. Server rules. What you always dreamed of. No zombies, no fancy creatures, no cheat tricks, just pure survival in a world without law or order. This is the server I've always wanted. Realistic, brutal, and permanent. Every choice matters. Every mistake costs you, and every victory feels earned. If you ever dreamed of a server that strips DayZ down to the raw survival, you found it. And obviously see in the top right the kill feed. One player's killed another there. Feel like I'm going to need more sticks, if I'm honest. So let's sort that out. Need that heat buff desperately. So let's continue reading. The wrong preconception. DayZ without zombies can absolutely exist. This server proves it. A true survival simulator. Raw and unforgiving, that is our goal. Permanence without wipes. Yes, so this server doesn't wipe. All progression carries over indefinitely. So you can hop in at any time and you'll still be exactly where you were with what you had. Nobody enjoys losing everything they've built just because of an update. That's why, as long as the community is alive, this server will never wipe. Why this server? The server is built to deliver the harshest and most authentic survival possible. No wipes that erase your story, no shortcuts, just you, the cold, and the fight to outlast both nature and man. This is not a game. It's survival without mercy. And then there's something about the Discord. How are we looking? We have the heat buff. There's no map or anything like that. You have, obviously there would be an in-game one, but you have to rely on your map knowledge. I'll of course get a map up on the screen, but we're not going to do that today. Oh, I haven't got the heat buff yet actually. Still blinking. I'm gonna need another fucking stick, aren't I? Did these give firewood? No. Long stick. Give me that on the back and in my hands. Let's go. We really need the heat buff, otherwise we're going to struggle right off the bat. You can also see the chat in the bottom left. If it gets a little bit too spicy, I might take that off. For now, we'll leave it. And yeah, we've got a little bit of food, a little bit of water. We've got some bullets. Should probably unpack that. Make sure the gun is loaded. Don't want to be caught with our pants down. This already bothers me that they are on the hotbar, so we're going to move them over. Don't have a bandage, so we're going to have to get rags. Might keep that paper just in case for now. We have got the heat buff though. So I reckon in a second, we'll go try and figure out where we are. And yeah, get into this world. Let's go see where up here that they were people shooting at. Obviously, as mentioned, the AIs can just kind of appear from nowhere almost, it seems. They'll spawn in and they'll pursue you if you like have a fire in a house, or just even in the middle of the the forest like I did there. There's a chance that they can come attack you. So you don't really want to sit and camp and hide somewhere for too long, otherwise you'll just get pursued by the bots. I'm gonna go over there and have a look at that in a second, but I just want to come down to the road. See if I can see anything up that way. No. Oh, barn down there. Okay, let's go to the radio tower. Obviously in the top right you can see that little objective marker. Reach Hope Outpost at Radio Zenith. and to get your small safe storage. So, I mean, there's a chance that this is Radio Zenith. So, depending on how they've built them out, there might be some custom locations and stuff. 'Cause obviously, there is Radio Zenith without the H. Maybe they just spawn you around here. Are we saying there's nothing up there? Because it'd be a waste of time to climb it. Okay. Alright. Not what? Or maybe? Oh, there you go. AI Boris, AI Bandit, got killed by Pete. So, he got attacked. Let's go over and into these houses and take a look. I think we'll start at the top here and then work our way down the hill. Seems sensible to me. And obviously this is Chernarus, but it's winter to make that survival element just that more difficult. And then there. And to jacket. 2 more slots. Well, we'll take it. Not a lot, but it's more. They've gone in your shoes. Feel like I'd keep my lighter in my shoes. I don't know, that sounds like a thing people do. Improvised explosive. Not sure what I will need that for. But I guess if people have bases, then... I'm not entirely sure if there is base building. I would assume so if there's... you know, there's some kind of, like, not overly modded in, but like, you know, creating stashes and that kind of stuff. So if there's no, if, you know, if there's no permanent, if there's no wipe, sorry, then I think most people would be stashing stuff when they get set up. What I'm imagining is very scarce loot. I mean, I know we have just found an improvised explosive, which sounds like I shouldn't have just found that in some residential house. But because this is hardcore, I'm expecting the loot to be pretty scarce. You're really going to have to work for it. You have to do all the different things within DayZ itself to survive, like fishing and crafting stuff you might normally craft that you normally skip over. Basically, just keep going. I can't remember if I went in here already. Probably the first one I did, isn't it? Cross over. Check this outhouse. That could come in handy. Wait, can I not? Oh. Alright. Thought I heard a foster. That's why I paused. Nothing in there. We're going to have to be thorough because obviously goal isn't here to just speedrun this and get to you know, the airfield or something, is to get properly settled and healthy, and then go out into the world, see who and what is out there. I'm thinking cut up that dress because, well, because rags. One rag. And obviously it's, at the moment, not disinfected. But obviously because there's no zombies, you don't have to worry about getting like cuts just in town and stuff, only when we come across bandits and other players. So I'm starting to get the sense already that don't know what that means. It's an extra slot for something. I'm sure we'll find out. Yeah, come in here. Well, okay, good. I haven't got any container. Oh, I do. Do I trust this? Don't have to now that I'm at a well. Now, so they could have been harsher. They could have thrown you in with absolutely nothing, or you know, a glow stick or something, and then you have to find your own way and your own source of water, your own food, and all that. But I like that it doesn't just necessarily want to kill you from the first 5 minutes, because ooh, anyone at hope got a few spare rags. Oh, we do have a couple of rags, but okay, bacon now. Okay. Alright, that is water situation. And we got a full stomach just from one full canteen there, which to me suggests that food and water is a little bit more generous in terms of what it gives you, stats wise. So maybe they've tweaked that to be like, well, in real life you don't need to drink every 10 minutes, you know. But obviously in the game, it's a mechanic that you always kind of, especially in the hardcore servers, you're always having to worry about staying hydrated, staying fed. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe that was just because we already had a full bottle on the stats. But yeah, I'm starting to get the sense that this is either it's been looted recently, or this is just how it is. That there's barely anything on the ground. So yeah, we'll do these last couple of stops. See if we can find anything. If not, then we'll move on. a deer. Do guess I have room to carry meat, which sounds like it would be a good idea. That's no. Is that warmer than what I've got? No. No, even with my bit of damage, it's still better. Boar. I have no idea where boar is. That's really quite loud, actually. I think maybe that's the play. Let's get this animal. Am I tripping? Or did I actually hear another footstep there? Fireplace. The ashes were cold, so it's been a while to the river there. It's been a while since someone was here, so I'm not too worried. Shots go back it that way. There it is. It's running. Just seen that there's something about player stats. If you press... Oh, there we go. Wow, okay, that's something we're gonna have to look at. That stag or deer or whatever else sounded like it was just in here, of these trees. But at the moment, I can't see it. To listen out for it again. Obviously, the people in the chat are sort of doing a bit of role play. This crazy dog guy is stirring stuff up. The deer's gone quiet on me now. Oh, is that just a DayZ thing? A DayZ. I know there was a bug before. Has it generally just run off far enough away that it's gone? Sure, it'll be around still, somewhere. Nothing. Why am I not surprised? that is in even better condition than mine, so we're just going to take that. And in fact, cut up this one. Five rags. Oh, it is disappeared, so we'll just keep going, keep pressing on. I think this is the one where it's got a mod on where you're a little bit quicker downhill and slower uphill. I believe that's a thing anyway. Because obviously you would be, right? Running downhill, you'd be faster. Next house, what are we gonna find? A hat. Some boots. Actually pretty good. These boots don't have storage. It's okay. I feel like I should put that as my melee because we don't want to. Does it necessarily? Does this have a battery in? It does. Okay. But the fact they've given you a flashlight makes me think when it goes night time, it's gonna be very dark. Unknown food. Best buy. Well, we're gonna need the best of stuff, aren't we? What is this? Contains assorted metal filaments, wires and scraps cut from tools and equipment, flexible and durable. Useful mechanical survival and improved crafting tasks. So, what do I do with it? Okay. So I'm guessing that's part of the crafting thing we saw before. I'm gonna keep hold of that because, well, might be desperate at some point. But we'll chuck it if we find we don't need it. An EpiPen. Ah, okay, we're starting to find food. So maybe the place before it had just been food, so that's hence why we weren't finding anything. That's good though. That's so we know that we can find food. We obviously have to. Oh, okay, so just good timing actually, because my apple has gone down to what is showing as yellow. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this food, the spaghetti warmed up, defrost it, get another heat buff. It's all worked out well in the timings for this. So I've gone cold now as well. I've lost the heat buff. Let's do it in this log cabin, shall we? Where are we? Knife. There we go. instantly, like, frozen. Is that not going on my shoulder? Let's not ask questions and just deal with it. The bush. Yeah. We have a bit of paper. Do with the bark. Could do with some more sticks. Because it's not going to last very long at all. And let's see if we get hunted down by some bandits. Not really reading all of this chat in the bottom corner. I'm just keep seeing a few of these messages come through, and looks like a load of rubbish to me. I'm not getting involved. I'm not even sure I know how to. It must be like T to chat or something. Or maybe enter. So. Right, let's get this going before we die. It's on 45%. Yeah. And the AI will do push you. Like, they will come into the house, open the doors. But they can also just sit and wait for you. Stay by the fire. They might sit and wait around the corner, or might hide behind a wall or something. They do have that scripted in to be a bit more sensible. They won't just bum rush you. Keep the chocolate bar on us for now because it's not going to go rotten. We don't know if that's in the game. But we aren't now cold, and we are getting a heat buff, which is good. In fact, let's open up that metal filament plus industrial compounds makes a crafted barrel. Okay. So, metal filament and pliers makes a fishing hook, like a use of it. Metal filament and pipe makes a fishing rod. That's actually very useful. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh. See how that spaghetti does. If it takes us up to full apple, we might leave it just for now. Can't quite see it because it's been covered up, but in the top right, you have a survival time counter as well. So at the moment, we're just approaching 35 minutes. And, well, I guess we haven't got very far, but we are alive. We do have this, which is going to be useful for... To be honest, I'll probably do it for like a fishing hook, right? Fishing hook, fishing rod. So we're looking for a metal pipe. And pliers. Keep that just to nibble. Should we get desperate. But yeah. This is basically it. We're doing what we'll be doing for as long as we're alive. Do have the heat buff, and I'm about to get... Might even get the second heat buff. Should be really useful. Pool didn't fill up, so let's eat the tuna. Save the space. And it has filled up now, which is good. We do have that second heat buff symbol. So before it gets pitch black, I think we make a move. Definitely feels quicker running downhill. Glow stick. It's not the worst thing to find. Attached to the bag for now. Because as the sun is setting, it might get ridiculously dark, as I said before. What have we got now? Chemical Regents pouch. So I'm guessing this is more for crafting again. More crafting stuff. Let's take a look. Contains a mix of chemicals, reagents, covered from medical, industrial, and laboratory sources, and stable, versatile, used for a wide range of improvised field applications. Well, we can't leave this behind, can we? So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get it in. Maybe we just ditch the explosive, because... It's a shame, but yeah. Let's just get there. Someone else can have it if they have a need for it. So I guess so that's setting in the west, so we should really head west, not east. That's my fire that I had going. Now, obviously, moving at night usually is pretty safe, especially in areas where there's someone not likely to have MVGs running around. But I guess with AI, you're not necessarily safer because you don't know if you don't know if just they can see you, regardless. Depends how it's been scripted. Would they have been able to implement like poor visibility? I guess so, right? It's not certain. Power lines always lead to civilization, so looks like we're on the right trail. So we've reached the point where the food that we ate is now not filling us up to the point where we're just happy for a good amount of time. So we're gonna have to. Right, okay. That's Bellotta, right? That was back that way. Kamenka. Wish I could read Russian. I'm guessing we follow the yellow trail. What could go wrong? Cold fireplace. Whoa. Okay. That changes things. See, all of a sudden now it would be worse to have the badly damaged, though. I guess we won't be taking it off anytime soon. I don't know what I was saying. On my jacket, that's got... It's 4 slots, gonna make a massive difference. I think we want the warmth, right? This is a survival server. It's a hardcore survival. We can't be worrying about 4 slots as opposed to going down from best to medium. That just doesn't sound right. Can someone ban that asshole? Well, to be fair, he's just chatting a lot of shit. I don't know if that warrants a ban unless it starts getting a little bit too much. He's just spamming it though, which is really annoying. Some more food, some pork. Good. I'm wondering if we do the honours and then it'll maybe defrost us honours without having to. Yes, permit please for being a dickhead. So what I'm gathering at bandage. It's huge. That's actually huge because obviously then we don't have to worry about if we do get cut somehow. Because obviously at the moment we don't have gloves or anything like that. Worry about getting a blood infection. Or a wound infection, I should say. Already worn. You know what? We don't want to be left without a knife. We don't know where the next one's going to come from. Let's take it. And put it there. Yeah. One thing about me is I love to keep my inventory nice and neat and tidy. Cherno or Zeleno? Well, we're going to go to Zeleno as opposed to Cherno. Because I feel like it. Cowboy hat. Goggles. Ski goals. Not really. What I'm thinking is, we'll do this as like a one-lifer. So if I die, that's the end of the stream. And then we'll start again another time. That seems like a good idea to me. Tuna. It's not defrosted, but it gives us a chance. Give it time. Seems like you can find food in places you wouldn't normally find food. Yeah, literally one canteen is a full stomach. Which is not a bad thing. Just my water's gonna stay tops up for a long time. I think think what I'll do in terms of interaction is that if I do find someone, come across someone, I'll try and talk to them first. Still have my, my wits about me. You're not just going to blindly run up to someone. Because it is a PvP server after all. But, I don't know, it seems like it's the kind of thing where it's you against the AI as well, right? So, might get sick, that could come in handy. I am going to have to double back on myself slightly when we're done with these houses because, like I say, I don't want to go to... Yeah, it's just spam and shit in the chat. I always lose my train of thought. You know what? Doesn't matter. Kind of weird. I've not played a server with no zombies before. Like normally you'd be like, oh, might take a different route to this building because X, Y, Z. There's a zombie there. There's children hanging around. Whatever that might be, but on here, you just kind of aimlessly run around until you see a bit of movement and then. Or here's someone, see. No. Do we need another no food? Yes, if we can combine it. No. Fuck it, let's take it just for now. I mean, we are sorted. Okay, so clearly is a bit more generous with food. At least more generous than a typical hardcore server. Did I do these over here? Let's just quickly have a look. More stuff, right? More stuff. So now, is it worth just warming the food up so I can eat it? Oh yeah, there's the bomber jacket. I think it is. I think it is. Why will that not? I think the sun's coming up, so maybe it didn't get so dark after all. Because that wasn't that long. And I guess it's going to be light soon. Yeah, short nights. Okay. Well, that tells me that I don't necessarily need to worry about the flashlight and stuff. I don't think there's going to be like... Oh, I don't remember what else. I don't think there's going to be... Oh, bunkers and stuff. I think it's that kind of modded. So maybe we ditch the flashlight. Maybe it was just there as like a... If you were really in the situation, you would have brought out a flashlight kind of thing. Okay. What are we doing? Lighter. There we go. I'm guessing by design they don't... They're giving you food because they don't spend so much time getting it. Then what's that? Because that confuses me a little bit. Why? If it's a hardcore server, surely food should be a struggle. These are all open cans as well. I feel like at any moment I'm gonna get a fucking jump scare when an AI comes out. So, they're hiding spots. That's why we stay on the move, right? So don't get caught out by that kind of thing. Book is B. B is party. O is quests. T is mark. Mark. Oh. Okay. Z is auto run. Okay, that's... Did not know that's useful. Sprinting drains far more energy than running. Ah, okay, so maybe we should be jogging more. I'll disappear. Just keep it cooking. Stay warm for just that little bit longer. Alright, let's go. Off we go. Just looking in the top right, we are 30 seconds away from the hour mark. Still going, still alive. Koblovka is the town we were just in. A little bit more tuna. And some peaches. It's a little bit silly that we just find food in almost every house now. Another backpack. It's 48 slots. Backpack. No, they've increased these quite significantly. Right. Kozlovka. Kozlovka. I am just going to check the map. I'm not familiar with Kozlovka. Cheat a little bit. Kozlovka. 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 That is not a normal town name. Oh, it's supposed to be a Z. Oh, okay. We are literally 2 towns over from I don't know. Well, yeah, 1 town over. So we went kind of eastwards, and then we're gonna double back on ourselves. Not double back, but like then start heading northwest instead. Okay, sure. Now's when I need another screen. Just need to get my third monitor up and running for this. What did it say? Z. Was it Z? Yeah. Don't really want to jog everywhere though. Because A, that takes far too long to actually get anywhere. It's boring. So we are going to sprint. We are going to sprint. Oh wait, that's back. AI bandit was killed by an explosion by a landmine. Oh, poor Boris. Ooh, someone got killed by an AI government agent. So they're obviously... What the fuck? What was that all about? One hour, 4 minutes. We hit that hour mark. So Motomoko seem permanent, which is interesting. Droshino. I think they've changed the signs so they read in well, in English letters, aren't they? So, and by the names that people recognise more than the Russian letters, which I guess is it's kind of nice actually. Translated to science. So, like, for example, Kami Wobo, or how you would say it in Russian, would say Kamishovo. That kind of thing. .308s, don't mind if I do. Not that I need them right now, but I'll need them at some point, hopefully. Another lighter. Question is, does it combine? Yes. Brilliant. Normally they don't. And it's frustrating. But obviously it makes complete sense because you can't just shove two lighters together and make one. But in a video game, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Especially when inventory management is so key. So after this town, we're on to Zelenogorsk. Which is fun. '81 slot. I feel like we have to. Because it's 81 slot. Not because that's... just have to, right? I mean, manually moving everything over a little shadow. This is the slowest way of doing it. Imagine it got me killed. It's orange, right? But that's quite a difference. See, normally that's like the biggest, right? They've obviously reduced it, or just they've definitely increased the dry bag. It's so you can bury him, isn't it? So you can bury him with as like a stash. That's why they've done that. Another CR with a mag. Why can I not? That would be stupid. I just missed that completely. Right, which direction were we heading? So we came from that way, this way. Again, just gonna check the map. I head by the at the shop. That road with the power lines over it. Okay. At the shop. Road with the power lines. which is this one. Well, I said about the AI, and we haven't met one yet. But I'm guessing in the military zone, they put them there, right? Surely. Can't open that side. Can't open that side. Brilliant. Can of Coke. Frozen. Oh, let's get rid of that little bit. So why would you carry it? Peaches as well. I'm gonna keep that. Just for now. And I guess we're heading to Zolano. So the military is over there. Over that way. I might start with more like the PD area. Church and PD. Oh, it's... That literally just happened in front of my eyes, or did it just not render in yet? Yeah. Okay. That's slightly frustrating. But it changes our plan slightly. We will go... Well, as long as it's the military zone isn't gas as well. Military and the fire station. We'll start with the fire station. I don't think the medical normally is in the gas zone. So is that custom? Because we didn't hear a bomb. So unless... Aeromedic jacket. Again, it's the insulation problem, isn't it? Chelating tablets. And what they do? Oh, it's for purifying water. Right. So far, water purification has not been a problem. Because we've stuck to the towns, gone to the wells. Fishing rod, very nice. With a hook, even better. Metal sheet, hiking bag. Hiking pants. Ah, there we go. Someone's in the area. Features. Hunter pants. Definitely going to switch to those. Yep. Gimme. Pick our jeans. May as well cut them up. That one reg just on there. And what we're looking at. am I doing? What am I doing? Stop fiddling, Chris, stop fiddling. Still fiddling. Definitely heard footsteps. I don't know what to do now. So I definitely heard footsteps. They weren't mine. I'm actually pretty nervous about this. Why has it gone quiet now? Can't sit here all day. I'm doing it. I'm on the move. Can't just sit still, because obviously, like I said earlier, if you sit in one spot, you'll probably end up with more of them on you. If there is an AI. If it's another player, he might just sit and wait for me, and then that might be it, but... Live and learn, right? Live and learn. There is obviously a small chance that it just was my own footstep. But I don't think so. That's weird. That's really weird. Interesting that we've not found any like alcohol to clean wreck, to disinfect wrecks. Any movement is a threat, because it is not going to be zombies. Oh, I said I was going to the fire station. So let's do that. Just want to have a little scout around first. A, because I'm a loot goblin. B, because I'm still not sure about why I heard a footstep. And then nothing else. Low-grade gunpowder pouch. If there's anything to get rid of later, that's probably going to be it. We need to make space at some point. Just thought, why am I carrying a melee? Why am I carrying a melee? What is the point of carrying a melee? There's no zombies. So that frees up some slots. There we go. Should we take a look at that? How can I not? What you can inspect. Appear to always be working. Thought it was middle mouse button to inspect things. Yeah. Whatever. Food situation. Let's just eat. That bothers me. Really shouldn't, but it bothers me. Okay. On we go. Do I see anything untoward? Is that the faint sound of gunfire? Or is it just ambient noise? Ambient game sounds? 81. 81. Holy crap, okay. Now we don't have a bright orange backpack and we still have the same storage. So that worked out alright. Okay, okay, okay. I think we keep going. I don't think we sit tight. The longer we sit tight, the more we are vulnerable. Right now, I'm in the military, they aren't, so... I'm gonna say here, though, people aren't going to talk, they are going to shoot on sight. Out in the little towns, in the wilderness, people might be a bit more friendly. Here, where people are after the good loot, they ain't gonna talk to you. It is not a roleplay server after all. Just gonna see if I can see anybody back that way. A bit more food. Don't get killed looking in the car, hopefully. Done the L shape, done the barracks. Containers. Empty. Empty. Do this one. Okay, that is quite a bit of gunfire. Keep moving. L shape. Nothing. Nothing. No one's died in the kill feed, so they're still up and running. Whoever they are, wherever they are. It's so nice not having to worry about zombies aggroing onto you. Holy shit. That's so much louder. Still no deaths though, so whoever, no one's won that fight. fucking cop. Someone died, but the shooting continues, so... guessing it's not this battle. It's still raging on. It's great for me, though, because I can just fucking clean up any loot that is here. Get the fuck out of here. Which is stopped. Someone died and the shooting has stopped. Someone died, the shooting stopped. Danger, danger, danger. Danger, danger. Rifle components. That sounds really useful. Found a fucking 74U as well on the train. Oh, that's my cans. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm being a pussy and getting out of here. What's that? Don't have room for that. Oh my god, please. No, I don't need it. I don't need it. And peaches again. Crab. Can't combine them because one's frozen. And I'm cold now, which means time to go get warm. Go get a fire going. Obviously not round here. Beanie. That's pristine, that's high, that's best. Guess we're going with the Sherpa. And we are out of here. I'm half tempted to use the EpiPen. putting that down so I know where I've been. Just for a directional help. I'm gonna have to go over here, I think. Okay. One hour 35 minutes. And got some stuff. We've got some components and shit. We've got a new gun. Smaller weapon. Oh, don't know why we have to... Why I can't put it in my back. I will have to figure that out. Because it feels we're already like triple carrying, effectively. But we aren't. So, gonna need to figure that one out. I think I'm just gonna have to... Because I'm gonna have cold, I'm gonna have to just do this. Somebody else already did. Let's pull that there for now. Get those on the fire. Haven't found gloves yet. Which is annoying. So if I cut this fish, am I gonna... Am I then gonna get bloody hands? I feel like I am, right? So... Maybe we just use the rags. Why am I doing this in the open? That is retarded. Wait, what am I making? Hand wraps. Oh, we've lost health because it's that cold. Do need the fire going then. Get those on. Kindling. Get paper. Then we need the kindling. Yeah. There. Need my lighter. Ignite. Get that going. Going to go get another couple of sticks. Alright, when we get this, when we get settled and get warmed and fed, I'm just relax for a minute. To be honest, I might call it there. Could do with patching that up, just because it's another layer of warm. it's frozen. Yeah, I think when we're settled here, I think I'll find out why, come off, and then I think out why I can't do that, because it's very annoying. I'm so clever. Why did that not work? There we go. I'll just let go too quick. This is the problem now. I'm gonna start. I'm at the point where I like need a stash. Because I can't be just running around with these. I'll have to look up. I'll go through that crafting thing again. AI banners are not mindless spot. They behave with logic and tactics closer to real players. If they spot you through a window, they may hold position and wait outside rather than rushing blindly. There you go. Oh. A little bit premature with eating the food there. So for next time we've got full lunch meat and canned bacon, Hachika. So food-wise, we'll be fine. Water, we're fine. Clothing, goods. Just need to figure out why I can only carry one thing on my shoulder. Maybe that's just part of the server. But why would they have two icons? Pliers. Got 3 sticks left. Ugh. One hour, 45 minutes. 46 minutes, nearly 47. Come on. I want to eat this fish before it goes, before I go even. I think we're done pretty well. 0 meters. They just ran right up to him. Need a map, find a GPS, need more shadow, complete quests. Low pop, higher at risk. High chance of loot and experience. Oh, so there's more bandits when there's low pop then, I guess. That's good info. Tiniest bit of food there. Right. Well, that's that then. You know what, I'm gonna eat this as well. I'm like a dessert. But yeah, I'll call it here. Because I actually need to go eat in real life. Server name is Lone 2025, no white, permanent, hardcore survival, PvE, PvP. There's the connection code, or you can just search for Lone 2025 and you'll find it. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.